CTR Media Network was created for today's podcasters. We provide a safe haven for content creators that are everyday people doing extraordinary things. We have a system of positioning, monetization training, coaching, and support for our podcasters' success. CTR Media Network simply bridges that gap with a level playing field for your dreams to come true cost-effectively. Our team provides a premium service and experience for our podcasters to grow. CTR Media Network provides access, support, resources, coaching, and community for our podcasters to win, if you put in the work. We believe that we are living in a unique time which requires you to share your message of hope with millions of people around the world. Remember that the world is never too saturated for you, your voice and message. A platform for positive impactful media where the content creators are in the driver's seat. Visit our website today by going to www.ctrmedianetwork.com.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Queen Candy Podcast. We hope that everyone is doing good. Of course, y'all know, staying safe with everything that's going on right now. You know, as y'all already know, we out here working, doing what we got to do, getting it in. And, you know, we're gonna get right into it. It can be real difficult not to get discouraged, not to get, faint hearted, not to be weak, not to have any kind of emotional content by everything that you're going through. And, a lot of times we tend to stay in, whatever what it is that we're in and whatever situation it is that we're going through. And for those of y'all that have seen our show, y'all already know we tell you it's okay to not be okay. What we make sure y'all know is do not stay there. Life can be tough, life can be hard, but guess what? You still gotta live it. You still gotta live it. Like we always say, long as you have some kind of a pulse, long as you breathing, long as you still here, you know, you're still here for a reason. And for those that know, we went through our purpose trying to figure out what that was and why we belonged here. We went through so much trauma and pain and still dealing with things right now, you know. But we always believed, and it's going to sound crazy, we always believed and we told ourselves, like, it's for a reason. We don't know what it was at the time. We didn't know that we would end up where we are now. And, we have no complaints. As always, we give all praise to Allah for even still being here, for even, still being alive, even with everything that we're going through and the things that we're dealing with and facing, in our life. We are dealing with personal issues. We're dealing with personal trauma. We're dealing with still things from our past. And we like to think of them as payments because, sometimes your past can, unfortunately catch up to your present. But like we said, we believe everything happens for a reason and nothing is ever by accident. It's all in how you really handle it, your mental and your attitude towards any situation. It's not how somebody else will look at it. We always tend to, give our advice where it's not welcome and tell people how to handle their life. And sometimes we need to get a handle on our own life and get our own stuff together. And, like we said, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with you giving people advice. Just don't be, hypocritical about it. It's crazy. But, like we said, a lot of times, y'all, and we've been there. We've been there ourselves. Please know that. A lot of times we tend to get stuck in whatever it is that we're going through, and we feel like there's no way out. We feel like this is our only option. We feel like no one cares. No one's going to save us or rescue us, whole 9 yards. And number one thing we're going to tell y'all is it starts with you. Don't wait for somebody to come in and save you and rescue you and try to change your life. They will come. They will come, but it's going to be up to you to decide whether or not you're going to wake up, claim your own, and save your own life. Everything, like we said, we say it's all time on our show, everything starts with yourself. It does not start with anybody else. You complaining, you moaning and griping and going on and on about stuff that you're going through, and you're not doing like one thing to change it. It's pointless to us. It's one thing to complain and get discouraged, have your downfalls and your shortcomings in your life, but it's another when you're doing that and you're not doing a thing to change it. When you're talking to us, it got to make sense. How you sitting around complaining, you griping about things going on in your life, and you're not doing nothing to change it. So with all that being said, y'all, that's going to bring us to our quote of the evening, y'all. Don't get discouraged by what you're going through. Your time is coming. Where you are is not where you're going to stay. And of course, y'all know we found this online with this thegoodvibe.com. And it's self-explanatory, just like all the other quotes he put on here. And we've been there. We've been there, y'all. Don't get discouraged by the things that you're going through. Life can be hard. But like we said, as long as you still have a pulse, as long as you're still breathing, you're here for a reason. Don't compare yourself to anybody else and what they're going through. Their life might be beautiful, or it may seem like it's perfect, from the inside out. But it's not always that way. You don't know what they had to go through to get that lifestyle. You don't know what they're going through behind closed doors. Unfortunately, somebody may be unhappy. Unfortunately, somebody may be putting their hands on another person. They may be having and fighting, some kind of addiction, because we all know how to put on a good mask and perpetrate and pretend like we all fine and good and that everything is going okay, and it's really not. We all know how to do that. And we think, like we said before on the show, that we're fooling people. But, when you really know, you paying attention. And with us, we see all the signs. All of them. Number one reason is because we've been through them. Number two is because we've seen them in past relationships and people that we have dealt with. So we already know. People think, we stupid. They probably think y'all the same way. But, when you have common sense, you're aware of your surroundings, you're aware of the people that surround you, you always on high alert. What you're going through is not permanent, y'all. We thought this, we felt this, like we said, we didn't feel like we had a way out. We didn't feel like it was ever going to change. And we were waiting on the other person to change. And we had to realize that we're the ones that need to step up and make that change. Otherwise, nothing was going to ever change. Things was going to stay the same. And we always used to ask ourselves, like, why me? Why are we going through this? Now we know, why not us? We push ourselves. Some days we have to push ourselves just to get out of bed. And don't get us wrong, we're grateful. But we know a lot of people go through this. We have to go to a job that we don't like. We have to live in a place we don't want to be and deal with things a lot of times we don't want to deal with. But it's not about that. We had to really change how we were looking at our situation. And we had to tell ourselves, just like we said, our day, our opportunity, our time is going to be coming. It's not going to be when we want it to be. It's going to be on the last time. And that's what we have to tell ourselves. Patience is the number one thing we are still trying to change because we don't have a lot of it. We get discouraged, and we being real with y'all, we get discouraged by our surroundings, and then we have to really stop and take a look, inside of ourselves and be like, you made it this far. This is not permanent. This may not be where you want to be, but at least y'all heard this. You're not where you used to be. That's how we look at it. 2 years ago, we were in a very worse situation than what we are now. And believe it or not, we are happier than we were 2 years ago. We're doing a lot better. We're taking better care of ourselves. We're more happier. We're more driven. We don't feel trapped. We feel more free. So that's how we really know, like, our day is going to be coming. We don't listen to anybody else that always got something negative to say, and they can't congratulate you. They just can't be happy at all. We don't listen to that. We keep doing what we're doing because we believe it's for a reason. And we know it's for a purpose. We know this. Where we are going is not going to be nowhere compared to where we are. Just like it says in the quote, where you are is not permanent. You're not going to stay there forever if you choose not to stay there forever. Like we said, it's all a choice. Where you're going to wind up at, you probably going to thank yourself. We know we are, for not giving up, for not listening to the naysayers, for not quitting, for just to keep believing in ourselves, no matter how hard it gets, because it's going to get hard, and it's going to get harder, and it's going to get harder, and it's going to keep getting harder after that. When you really try and do good and you try and do positive, constructive things with your life, y'all see a lot of this social media, so y'all already know. But when you try and do good and you're doing constructive things, in your life, it's going to get hard. People ain't going to believe you. They're going to think something wrong with you. They're going to think you crazy. Everything. But all that matters is how you see yourself. Not what everybody else is going to think. Not what they're going to say. How do you see yourself? So what? We done messed up. So what? We got flaws. So what? We got imperfections. Everybody does. Like we've said, we really don't have any reason or cause to judge anybody. But for some reason, and we know the reason why, we feel like we do, because we think we have all the answers. And, we think a lot of times we have things figured out. And some situations you do, some you don't. But the one thing we'll say is when you get real knowledge, and we talk about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teachings, that's when you really know where you're going to go. That's when you're really going to learn who you are. That's when you really, and we did this, going to realize that you can't get discouraged. Stay focused on your purpose. Stay focused on your mission. Stay focused on helping somebody other than yourself. We all out here, and this is going on right now in our life, y'all. We being challenged left and right. But we all can show a little more compassion. That's one of the things that this world is lacking so much, y'all. We don't care. We just judge. We just get attitudes. We're getting our emotions. Everything. This world can use a little more love and compassion. Will it ever happen? We're hoping. Don't get us wrong, but we prepared for that not to happen at the same time. Well, if that makes any sense or not. But, we tend to, like we say, your time is coming. We tend to get in this competition, and especially with social media. We look on here and see these celebrities and their lifestyle, and they done travel here and there and got this degree, bought this car, this house. And women, y'all know how we get. I want that life. I wish I was married to him, or I wish I was her. There's a reason why you're not. And it's not saying that they're better than you, but there's a reason why they're in the position they're in and you are where you are. It's not by accident. Like we said, it's for a reason. Be who you are. There's nothing wrong with that. Just like we tell ourselves, so what if we ain't never famous? So what if our name ain't well known? So what if we ain't never rich? We're alive. We already know where we're going. That's going to be, wow, we can't even picture how it's going to be. But we know it's going to be better than being here on this earth, dealing with all this hate and anger and evil, threats. Pretty sure y'all deal with it too, But like we said, one of the things that motivates us is we know just having this picture in our mind, of where we're going to end up. And we can't even really picture it, but we just know it's coming. We know that opportunity, that one yes that we need, we know it's coming. And we really can't wait. We know we're not going to be stuck here, and neither will y'all forever. And with everything that we have gone through, everything that we have survived and endured, and even things we're still healing from, That's going to get us to where Allah wants us to be. And that's far more beautiful than any amount of money we could ever get. Because number one, we're not going to get dead. If it's going to get us dead or get us in any kind of trouble, we don't even want it. We really had to learn. And this is one of the reasons why we're not really on social media like that. We get on and try to keep current with everything that's going on. But even with people we're in the same field with, whether it's a podcast, whether it's jewelry, whether it's a radio, whatever it may be, whether they got a bigger following, whether they're doing better, whether they're making money, we really had to learn just life in general, not to compare ourselves to other people, because they're where they are for a reason. And who knows, they may not end up where we're going to end up at. They may fall back and fall off, and we may succeed. Scratch that. We're going to succeed. We always say that. Like we said before, we have people that want to see us fail. We have people that don't want to see us succeed, especially with the lifestyle and the path that we're on now to bettering ourselves and healing, and not still holding on to the pain, holding on to the past. We know they want us to go back to who we used to be and the things we used to do, saying the things we used to say, all that. We know. We just don't say anything because we made up in our mind and we can only control ourselves. We made up in our mind that we're not going back. We see what heaven on earth is really like, and it's not dying and waking up somewhere else. I apologize to let y'all down on that, but it's not going to happen. But you can have heaven or you can have hell on earth. Your choice. That's one of the things that our messenger teach. It's up to you. Where you are, wherever you may be in your life, it's not permanent. It's not permanent, y'all. And you will get through it. But it's going to be on you. You're going to sit and try to do the pity party move and want people to feel sorry for you, whole 9 yards, or you're going to rise up like a real queen and a real king. We already did a show on that. And you're going to show everybody what you made of. You ain't got to prove yourself. You got to prove yourself to nobody, but show them. There's a difference. Just like we are. Even with us having to cut a lot of people off, the next time you see us, we're not going to be the same. You're not going to get the same response that you used to get. Henceforth, the cutting you off. But just a little side story, like for real, y'all. When we left Florida, about going on 3 years, we were not in the same headspace. We were not in the same position. We definitely did not know Islam. We were not even studying it. We were living a whole completely different lifestyle, surrounded by the wrong people. And like we said, I thought we was doing it. We were still full of pain and hate and anger, and we were wondering, like, comparing ourselves, like, to other people, wondering why we're not where they are. Why couldn't we be like them? Why couldn't we be, more successful and more well-known? And now, studying Islam and learning Islam, we don't have to be. We just have to be who Allah needs us to be, and the right people will gravitate. The right people will come looking for us. So we definitely always changing and evolving and growing into something better. We don't even use the word trying. We're changing, evolving, and growing into something better. And now that we see what it's like, we feel it. No, why we go back to being unhappy? And what, we 37 now? About 35 years of hell, as far as we can remember since we were a little girl. 35 years of pain and heartache and always feeling like we were gum under people's shoe, feeling horrible about ourselves. don't. And it took a lot to heal and realize that, you know, like we said, we still may not be where we want to be at. But looking back, and we do that sometimes just to see how far we done came. And it does just that. It shows us. You're not reacting. You're not having the same emotion. You're not giving people the response they expect. And they think they got the best of you. But the way we look at it is we're finding peace within ourselves, because that's where it starts. And we're doing it every day. We're looking for peace. We're loving ourselves. And we realize we don't have to be like anybody else. So what? We don't have to compare ourselves. As long as we don't give up, we keep working, we keep grinding, we keep learning, changing everything that we do to show y'all and that we're getting to the next level. And whatever it is that we do, that's okay. The right people connect with us, that's okay. The right opportunities come, that's okay. We are who we are. And we're not ashamed of it anymore. We want to stand out. We want to do something different. And like we said, we have only Allah knows, where we're going to end up. And it's beautiful. We know we won't be here. We're not going to be in the same position forever. Absolutely not. And just the steps that we're taking, the steps that He's making in our life is trying to put it in words, but it's beautiful. That's one thing we can really say, because we don't have any control. He does. Everything we do, just like talking to y'all right now, it's allowed. He controls everything. And, we just thank Him, even when the bad happens, because we've seen worse. We've been through worse, so we already know what it's like. And like we said, y'all, we just call us crazy, whatever you want to call us, boring, lame, whatever. But, at least we're not out there getting dead. We're not trying to be like nobody else. We're not being fake. We're not hiding ourselves. We open as possible with everybody we talk to, mainly when we're doing our show, just to hope that someone can relate. You have to realize we don't have to be like everybody else. We don't have to do what they're doing. Our time, just like in the quote, we're going to put it back up again. Our time is coming. We're not going to be in the same spot. Yeah, we may get discouraged. We have to shut that off real. It can be a lot worse. You still here. At least we're in the streets like we were before, and homeless like we were before. We're not struggling like we were before. We're actually doing the things that we love to do, helping, teaching, leading, whole 9 yards. Yeah, we're still working, a regular day job. So what? A lot of people don't want to even get up and do that. And with what we do, it's mind blowing, y'all, that we're still working, but we don't complain. Is it things that we want to do? No, but it's not really about that. Life ain't really about what you want to do, and it's what you gotta do. That's what we tell ourselves. It's not permanent. Get up, go get your money, do what you need to do. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't compare yourself to nobody else. Let them do what they do. Allah's gonna deal with you in your life. They probably gonna get dead anyway, doing what they're doing. Like we said, that's not a shot, but it's the truth. That's what we believe. You getting money and you successful and all that, and you buying this and that, and you're not helping your people. That's not a good look, because you're just looking out for yourself. And you gotta get out there. That's what we want to do. Like we said, we know the money is gonna come with everything that we do. And we're glad to be connected and on a team with people that's helping each other grow. They're not just about themselves. And we really, really excited about that. So yes, y'all, remember, don't be discouraged. We know it can be hard. We know how hard life can be. We don't care what position you're in, what your situation is. We know how hard it can be. Remember, your day is coming. Keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. As long as you ain't offending the law, you helping your people, you're doing it the right way, and you're not just thinking about yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing, keep grinding, keep hustling. Don't listen to these naysayers. Do not do that. It's not going to benefit you because they're just going to laugh straight up. Where you're going to be is nothing compared to where you are right now. And obviously, we're not psychic. We know this. But where you're going to go, where you're going to wind up at, it's going to be on you. Remember that. It will be on you. And it's going to be beautiful. And we definitely hope the best, of course, for everybody. We want to see all of our people succeed. We want to see our people help each other. We want to see our people just, do better. And we know that we can. We did it. If Allah can save somebody like us, y'all, for real, we know it can happen for you. We get up every day and do whatever He allows us to do. And we just gonna keep going. We live in proof, y'all are looking at it, that it can be done, y'all, for real. And we can't wait. 2022 is gone and we done amazing this year. We're pushing ourselves past our limits, and we know this is only the beginning. Y'all are going to see some major changes. And no, we're not here to prove anything, but we just want to show everybody, it can be done. You're going to have your naysayers. We're going to say it a lot on that show. We're going to say it a lot. You're going to have them people that don't want to see you succeed, don't want to see you do nothing. They don't think you're going to make any money. That's the first thought that comes to mind. What about helping people? But, maybe that's just us. But they don't think you're going to make it. We have people, still have them. And like we said, not that we have to prove anything, but we know and we believe, as cocky as it's going to sound, but Allah put that in us, that we have something different, that we're unique, and that we are special. And with our story, with our journey, our purpose, and our life, we know that we have a testimony. We know we have our own story. And we always hope that it can help somebody else. We're dealing with hardship right now in our life, y'all. And it can get discouraging. Like we said, we got to catch it very, very fast. And remember, you've seen worse, like we said. You've been through worse. This is nothing. You can handle this. It may seem like you can't, but we tell ourselves, and we're going to tell y'all, you can handle it. Don't compare yourself to other people. They are who they are. You are who you are. And you matter. You are special. You are unique. You are original. You're not a copy. You weren't made. You were created. So you already special. Already. You just have to believe that in you. It's not going to come from anybody else. If you have those people in your life, hey, that's beautiful. Allah's the greatest. But a lot of times we don't. We got to pat ourselves on the back. We got to be our own cheerleader. We got to motivate and encourage ourselves. We have to do it a lot. Don't get us wrong. We have a lot. We got the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We got our husband. And we have our kids, of course. But, we really have to make sure we do that within ourselves every day. No matter if we're going to work or not, if we're doing the show or not, whatever. We keep going because we never know. We connect. We keep putting ourselves out there, stepping outside the box. And so what? Our show is not like everybody else's. So what? We're not doing what they're doing. It's not a competition. Number one, it's really not, y'all. But we like being different. We love being unique. We used to think it was something wrong with that, but we don't believe that anymore. We have our moments. We're only human, just like everybody else, just because we Muslim. But we have our moments where we get discouraged. We just talk to Allah. Because like we say, He controls everything, and we have no control. We're going to continue to be the best version of ourselves that we can possibly be. That's up to us. So remember, y'all, where you are is not your permanent destination. It's only temporary. Remember that. You determine where you're going to end up in your life. You're going to save it. You want to get dead. You determine that. Loving yourself, motivating, supporting, encouraging, making the moves, grinding, hustling, whole 9 yards. That's on you. So you can listen to people if you want. We want to advise that. But encourage yourself. That's what we have to do. Just saying, y'all. Where you are, don't stay there. You get discouraged, don't stay there. Keep pushing. Your time, just like we tell ourselves, your day is coming. So believe that, y'all. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming to check out another episode of the Queen Candy Podcast. We're going to go ahead and give y'all all our social media. We're going to do this a little bit different this time, y'all. We got some flyers we want to show y'all. We've been working on some new things. So first off, y'all can catch the Queen Candy radio show on WJR and WUNK radio every Monday through Friday. Y'all can catch us on WJR radio from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. What we say, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. I bet. We had a long day. We went to work, y'all, from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Y'all see right there on the flyer. Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time. And y'all can catch us on WUNK radio every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So y'all can go check that out. Y'all can check out great interviews. There's a website right there on the screen, y'all. And we will be on there every Monday through Friday. Great interviews. Y'all will hear some of our music. Of course, we're going to come with real topics, y'all. Y'all know how we do. We got to keep it 100. Y'all already know this. So y'all can check us out on those platforms. And also, y'all can check us out on Zeno Radio. This website is available 24/7. Y'all can go over there, type in the Queen Candy Radio Show. Like we said, this website is available 24/7, y'all. Y'all can go over there and check out music from ourselves and, of course, our wonderful, wonderful husband, KLG of Military Camp Records, y'all. And y'all can check out some of his instrumentals, some of his music, and we will have some new music coming for y'all 2023, like we keep saying on the show, y'all. So make sure y'all go over there and check that out as well. We really excited about that, y'all. We're gonna have some, and it's gonna be some of our music. So we definitely can't wait for y'all to hear that. We producing our next album thanks to our husband showing us how to produce. And of course, he's already doing that. So we're gonna have Military Camp Records. We're gonna have that album, and of course, our individual music coming up. So we can't wait for that. We're gonna be getting back in the studio real soon, y'all. So make sure y'all keep a look out for that. Also, y'all can check out our book. We are an author as well, y'all. The name of our book is called Pain, Purpose, and Survival. Y'all can find that on Amazon. Here is the link to the website, y'all. Make sure y'all type that in. Go check it out. It is $20. It's a paperback book, and it is a book of our poetry. And of course, y'all, just to give y'all a heads up, this was before we started learning Islam, so there is a little, profanities up in there. But like we said, we just were being real. We were going through a lot at the time, and everything in that book, just like we wrote with our album, we wrote it. So that's real stuff that we went through, real pain, real issues, real healing, because writing does help us, and making music. For real, y'all. It helps us in a constructive way. So definitely this book is about the pain we went through with our family at the time. And this is where the Queen Candy radio show and podcast comes from. We realized our purpose through everything. And of course, y'all see we're still here. So obviously it didn't kill us. It made us practically superwoman if you really want to look at it. But yes, y'all see the cover. Y'all can go on the website and type in Pain, Purpose, and Survival. And of course, y'all see our old name on the book, Like we said, this was a couple years ago, so y'all can type in the Sheikah Drink Card. We do not go by that name anymore, but that's how y'all going to find us on Amazon and look up our book. And of course, y'all see the link right here as well. So yes, we very, very proud of that. And we are working on the second book that will be coming 2023 as well. So we definitely cannot wait for y'all to check that out. Also, y'all, the Queen Candy Podcast / radio show is now offering radio spins, y'all. So now, if you are an independent artist, any independent artist, y'all, just so y'all know, y'all see it on the flyer, clean music only. We do not do profanity over here, y'all. So if you want your music played, y'all can contact us. Y'all see our social media at the bottom of the screen. Follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube under the Queen Candy Podcast. Y'all see the offers that we have. If y'all want to do a 2-week deal, y'all can get your music played on the Queen Candy Podcast only. And that is on 20 different platforms. So really, y'all, you're still gonna be getting a good deal. If you want to do the whole month, your music will be played on the Queen Candy Podcast and the Queen Candy Radio Show. So make sure y'all go over there and follow us and check that out as well. And like we said, no matter which package that y'all pick, we do take payments through our Square Cash App. Y'all contact us directly, y'all, because we don't want to put our Cash App or our Square information on the show. So make sure y'all contact us with that. Y'all see our flow page at the bottom of the screen as well. We will have easier ways. We're definitely working and, in the process of getting easier ways for y'all to get in contact with us. We're going to have an email list. So we're going to have all that coming. So y'all keep a lookout for that as well. But yes, y'all, just to let y'all know, we are accepting clean music. Clean music, y'all, on our show. So any independent artists, R&B, rap, we do not do gospel. That's the only genre we cannot accept, y'all, because y'all know we are Muslim. But any other genre, as long as it's clean, we will accept it, y'all. So make sure y'all link up with us as far as that as well. And also, y'all, for those that do not know, we are a paparazzi consultant. So we do sell $5 jewelry, y'all. So y'all can go check out our website, Mimi's Paparazzi Accessories, at paparazziaccessories.com. And that is our consultant number. In case y'all decide y'all want to get up with the business, we are looking for people to join our team. So y'all can come check us out every Sunday on our Facebook page, y'all. Every Sunday at 9 p.m. Central. So y'all can go check us out over there as well. Here's our social media for that. Y'all can follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, and our LinkedIn page under Mimi's Paparazzi Accessories. And y'all can also put this in real fast. Follow us on both of our Facebook pages, y'all. We have two. One is for our radio podcast, and the other is for our jewelry page. So y'all follow us on both of those, and we will make sure we follow y'all back. But once again, y'all can catch us every Sunday, y'all, at 9 p.m. on our Facebook page, Mimi's Paparazzi Accessories, and on our jewelry page, once again, under Manima Muhammad. So make sure y'all go over there and check that out as well. So we're going to show y'all, and we always like to do this every time we go live. This is a little bit of our jewelry. And of course, we have the stretch bands for the rings. Everything y'all see us wear is $5. It is lead free, and we love different designs, and it's nickel free. This is just a few of our inventory we're going to be showing every Sunday when we go live. So y'all come through, share it live. Let's get more people in. So we're really excited about that as well. Also, in case y'all notice, we have a long list, y'all. Also, y'all can check us out every week, y'all, on WBGR TV. Every week on their Facebook page. This is the whole flight. The Queen Candy Show. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, y'all. Same flavor. Real topics, great interviews, and we come with original music. So once again, this is their Facebook page, WBGR TV. Make sure y'all go over there and follow them and check out the Queen Candy Show every week. It's going to be on Facebook Live, y'all. So we definitely do audio and we'll do video shows as well. So we will be bringing our jewelry along on WBGR TV. So make sure y'all come over there and check us out on that platform as well. And y'all can check us out on the CTR Media Network, y'all. This website is available 24/7, y'all. Y'all see different platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, of course, Anchor, Apple Music, Audible, Radio Public, Player FM, and of course, iHeartRadio, IMDb TV. We are a 5-star radio show, podcast, both, y'all. Straight up. And of course, we are on Apple Podcasts as well. We reaching right now, y'all, no lie, over 350 million people. So make sure y'all go over to the CTR Media Network. Y'all can look up the Queen Candy Podcast. And of course, as always, y'all can check out our whole CTR Media Network family. So make sure y'all check them out as well. Man, we got big things coming with the CTR Media Network, y'all, and we definitely cannot wait for y'all to see everything we have going on. Also, like we just said, y'all can check out the Queen Candy Podcast on Anchor, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. We said we had a long list, right? We not playing, y'all. We are not playing. And also, before we get out of here, y'all can check out some of our music. We have a little of our spoken word, Selfish, I Am, currently called National Anthem, and Soul Survivor. We also wrote all of those as well. Y'all can check that out on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, and Pandora, y'all. I think that's it with the list. Yeah, we got everything, y'all. So y'all can check us out on all those platforms. Like we said, we have a lot going on. We definitely love and we're excited about what we're doing, y'all. So make sure y'all go over there and follow us on each of our platforms and check out the Queen Candy Podcast. We everywhere, y'all. We are everywhere. So with all that being said, thank you to everyone that will see this broadcast, for coming through and checking out the Queen Candy Podcast. Once again, we will talk to y'all Sunday for our Sunday Positivity Talk. So we hope to see y'all then. With all that being said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Make sure y'all stay blessed and make sure y'all stay safe. Thank y'all again.